سلام دوستای گلم، سلام عشقا، سلام نفسا. با یکی دیگه از استریم های احسان 25 در خدمتتون هستیم. امشب اومدیم تا یه شاهکار رو با هم دیگه بررسی کنیم، یه لتس پلی داشته باشیم از الان ویک 2، بازی که منم خیلی منتظرش بودم و خیلی ذوق دارم برای اجراش و تجربهش و اینکه این رو به اشتراک بذارم. متاسفانه امشب من اندتم مشکل داره و در دسترس نیست. در واقع این استریم به صورت ضبط شده برای شما در دسترس قرار میگیره و ما لایو نیستیم و من رکوردش میکنم و توی یوتیوب یا آپارات هر جایی که مناسب داره قرارش میدم و شما عزیزان میتونید ببینید و حالشو ببرید. بریم با هم دیگه سراغ بازی و بریم ببینیم که چجوری میشه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. آرم جدید رمضانی گرافیک نورث لایت. میگه وقتی این میچرخه میبینین کامپیوتر خاموش نکن باش. تا سنسیتیو وارنینگ رو میده. اس STR enable standard dynamic range, enable high dynamic range for more colors برای رنگ های بیشتر و عمق بیشتر. روشنایی دیسپلیتون هم باید ساپورت کنید. خب من دیسپلی HDR ندارم. آماده و TVs are usually RGB بزنم که هست باشه. تکستش لنگویجش انگلیش، دیالوگاش هم انگلیش باشه، سابتایتل فعال باشه. روی فول اسکرین میذاریم. کوالیتی پلس رو بذاریم رو های بذاریم چجوری میشه. نورمال، استوری نورمال، هارد. نورمال میریم ببینیم چی میشه. When overwhelmed by the enemy میگه وقتی خیلی توسط دشمن مثلا صدمه دیدی اینا look for a safe haven، یه مکان امنی پیدا کنیم. Its healing light prevents the enemy from reaching you. جایی که نور هست باعث میشه که جلوی اینی که دشمن بگیره رو میگیره.
Back to the beginning. We all
برگردیم بهش.
come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer.
ما دنبال جوابیم.
Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever
میگه بعضی
knowing the
وقتا
full
بهتره
story.
که امید و بیخیال بشیم.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
میگه
And the trick is
قصه‌های
not to end up
ترسناک
as
فقط
either.
هیولاها
But
و
trapped by the genre,
قربانیان.
we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be.
قصه ایه که من امیدوارم نباشه.
This is not the ending I wanted.
این پایانی که من می‌خواستم
This
نیست.
story will eat us alive.
این میگه این قصه ما رو
This story
زنده
is a
می‌خوره.
monster.
قصه هیولاست.
And monsters wear many faces.
میگه هیولاها صورت‌های بسیاری دارن. یه لحظه این آپشنشو اگه آودیوش زیاده است کم بفرمایین. خب دیالوگی بردم 100%. فیکس تاثیر نذاشت که. شاید توی خروجی درست باشه، چون من الان دسترسی به خروجی ندارم. تاریکه. لخته یارو. اشمالو هم هست. یه صدای منو میشنوی؟ میگه همشون رفتن. کجا رفتن؟ چرا کابوس وحشتناک شد؟ ویسینکش آف بود. شما حس کردم که توی کاتسینه انگار چیز شد. DLSS رندر رزولوشن چرا 720 گذاشته؟ رندر رزولوشن خب میزش رو 1080 دیگه. Control render resolution of the board. This can be independent display resolution. Increasing the capacity display resolution will increase quality and show. Lower performance تونه میتونه بیاره پایین. بذار ویستینکش رو بالا کنیم. quality DLI بدبخت حالا تو جنگل چیکار هست؟ این بدبخت یه فرقه اینه. فرقه درخت میگه ما شبا میبینیم جرواجرش کردن. آره بوره شد. پیرمرد بدبخت چیکارش کرد؟ نایس.
Hey kiddo, how are you?
چطوری؟ من خوبم. تو چطوری؟
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
میگه به این سفر ممکنه
I'm sorry I've been gone
طولانی
so much
بشه.
lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and
بذار
I
یه
just
سری
watched the
کار
latest
دارم
episode
دیگه.
of Night Springs here.
بچه‌ش
Mom,
هم میگه
it's so
تقصیر تو نیست
good.
که جنایت
No
انجام میشه.
spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me.
میگه باز صبر کنی فیلم رو نبینی، صبر
This is
کنی
what
با هم
happens
بشینیم
when you go
ببینیم.
on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
میگه که این کار
I'm glad you're
جنایتکاره
on this
یه
case with
مسیج
me,
برامون
Anderson.
گذاشته، این که
It's right up your alley.
نظر گذاشته
You
با
should
موشه.
take lead. Think of me as the backup.
میگه با تو برو پیشو بگی، من با اون
Any
پشتیبان
words of
هستم.
advice?
هیچ توصیه نداری؟
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
صدای جیمز مکفری روی سم لیک بود.
Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
یه
Time to
اشتباه
get to
نمی‌کنه.
work.
یه وقت کار کردم. یکم تکسچر طول کشید تا لود شه.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Citation.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
یه نگاهی به نقشه بندازیم. ما اینجاییم. پارکینگ لات کابینز جنرال استور بیچ لنداز آلدرون لیک شور روپوتی.
I think I hear someone.
میگه صدای
Could be our
کشتی
deputy.
I can go take a look.
از اونایی بریم چی میشه.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one.
میگه این
Toxic
جدیده.
volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an
Was.
obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Logged. They really don't want people coming in here.
شد.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
گم شدی؟
Hey, over here.
کجا میره؟
Hey there. Agent Casey,
کالدرون
right?
لیک.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
میگه
Seems you already
من
know my
این
partner, Alex
پرونده
Casey.
دست منه و دارم هدایتش می‌کنم.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that,
نه
you
وظیفه
know,
ما
that
بودن.
federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you
یه
call the
دم
sharpest
صحنه
axe in the
جرمه
shed.
همکارم.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
I could use a briefing. میتونم از یه چیز استفاده. نیست.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah,
شاهدی
couple
هست
out of
اونجا.
towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are
یه سری
currently outside the victim's person. when they
اعضای
should be,
بدن یارو
but you know,
بیرون ریخته
inside.
شده.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
جنازه رو ببینم.
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
خیلی
Just through the
ساده
hole in
است.
the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed
باید از
since the
زیر این
area was
فنس
fenced
رد
off.
چی از تپه
The
بیای
store, the
پایین.
campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
میگه که میتونید به کیس بورد صفحه پرونده داخل مایند پلیس مکان ذهنی دسترسی پیدا.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. building the mind place again for each case.
که برای
Using
هر
each
پرونده
field
تو
office as a
ذهنم یه
model
دونه
in
از
my
این
head.
مکان رو درست کرده.
The facts are on the board.
کیسپورت
Everything we know about the previous murders.
راجع به قتل‌های قبلی
Worth taking another
هرچی که
look.
میدونیم اینجا هست. The caseboard is mental technique. یه تکنیک ذهنیه که اجازه میده ساژا آنالیز کنه سرنخ‌ها رو و پردازش کنه اون بازجویی‌ها رو. Okay. murder method روش‌های قتل. A slight difference in murder, bloating of commonality in bodies, but no cause of death. سریع از مرگ. chest trauma. سینه رو خراش دادن. exposure to water. میگه یه سری از جنایت‌ها اطراف شهر اتفاق افتادن. Finding the connection will help us. ارتباطات اگه پیدا کنی به تحقیقات ما برای اینکه قاتل رو بگیریم کمک میکنه. Victim was reported missing. 2010 گم شده. 2012 پیدا شده که داخل گریو شد زمین ها دفن شده اونجا پیدا شد. دریاچه 2018 پیدا شده. بعضی از اعضای بدنش گم شدن. The state of the body does not match 8 years. یه وضعیت بدنش جور در نمیاد با 8 سالی که توی اون دریاچه مونده باشه. یعنی با اون زمان همخوانی نداره. آن 2 weeks ago 2 هفته پیش پیدا شده. Chest one was rolled cause of death. On the body is هر کدوم دونه دونه گفته چه خبره. Their profile postmortem tattoo. The murder targets have no discernible common trait. Chest trauma. murder site اینجا بود. جنایت اینجا اتفاق افتاده. چیش باباشه خود سمله ای که تازه من ری تریسینگ رو فعالم نکردم یا اینکه نمیدونم چون روحایی احتمالا یه بخشش فعال هست.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
میگه من دیدم تو داری سخت
We're
کار
just getting
میکنی.
started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
میگه بدون اینکه بخوای بری تو مایند پلیس میتونی مپ رو با زدن دکمه ام چیز کنی. یعنی تکسچرها بعضی وقتا بد لود میشن، اینو حالا نمیدونم به خاطر کارت گرافیک همه که سری 40 نیست 2080
Casey.
این
You putting me in charge. Why
یا
now?
Look,
اینکه
Anderson,
اونا هم که سری 40
better
دارن هم
detective
همینطوره
than
یا
I am.
اینکه
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of
یا
retiring?
نمیخوام روند تو
You know what
آروم
happens to
کنم.
cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
صدای جیمز مکفری آدم میشنوه حال میکنه.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
باید بپری پایین از پلا. میتونی یا نه؟ میگه اونقدر پیر نشدم هنوز. میرور پیک مایکلی مانتین این دیستین کوهستانی که توی از اون دور میبینی محوه is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake, دریاچه کالدرون. From the right angles, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface. میگه انعکاس خیلی قشنگی توی دریاچه وقتی نور میفته توش. Mirror in all. Okay.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
طبیعت
There's too much
میگه
sky.
به من سردرد میده.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
میگه باید یه
The
شط
only
می
thing
آوردم بر
around here
بارون
that
میاد.
feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
نفر دارم با هم صحبت میکنم.
much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
جن بسو
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
جنازه پشت مغازه است. سراغ نفتی هم که FBI ها.
That's so cool.
باحال.
Down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
قاتلای سریالی رو شکار میکنی.
Those are
میگه
real.
ماهواره ها رو یادت رفته. بشقاب پرنده ها رو ببخش.
Let's just see this.
نه اگه من اینو بیام همون 720 بذارم چیزشو رندر رزولوشن شاید چیز بشه. رندر همون یکم کمتر میشه.
Shall we?
فرقی نکرد انگار بدتر شد.
Now this is the
همون بود انقدر چیز نمیشد. نه فرقش چیه؟ دیگه شمار فیلمگره کالر رزولوشنش میلیون گذاشتش بودیده. اصلا ری تریسینگ آفه به این وضعیت. DLS ray reconstruction. این مال سری 40 بود. AI باور over visual experience without perfect. Setting disable denoising for rater direct lighting هم disable global reflection ها میگه global reflection ها غیر فعال میکنه. hat tracing رو غیر فعال میکنه. denoisingش رو در واقع غیر فعال. هم post processing quality میگه نیازمنده این که چی فورس RTX داشته باشه. direct lighting control whether ray tracing technique is used for direct lighting.
Scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know. Procedures and...
یه چیزی رو لمس نکنه.
Thanks, deputy.
Milk tart. You owe me
اون
a coffee.
مردی که ما
Okay,
داشتیم
well,
فرار
let's
کرد.
start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse.
یه اعضا رو
Body is positioned on the table.
هیئت جنازه ها روی میز. خب میگه سی که بزنین allow surgery to see active glows. سر نخهای فعال. A key image can be selected with click and place on the case.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
یه جنازه دیگه اومده تا ما تا اومدیم تو شهر. Consistent. Oh. Another in the wood near the bright spot. Oh. میگه که وقتی کلید تصویر نصب میشه it will prompt a new question. سوال جدید ایجاد میشه. Consistent with یعنی مثلا با قتل قبلی مربوطه. Objective are viewable at the case board at your goal. Investigate the crime scene.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body.
قلبشو گذاشته کنار بدنش.
Inside stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
اینشو شکافته قلبشو در آورده. آقا چه اینجا؟
Think.
کارت فهمیدم. ببریم اینا رو پیش اون قبلی ها. خالی شده.
Doesn't make sense. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders.
یه
But this time the
قطعا
heart
با
and the straps
قتل
were left
قبلی
behind.
تطابق داره.
More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
4 تا دونه قربانی ما میدونیم. The clues have resolved the open question. سرنخهای سوال آزاد شده دارن and unlike the deduction چی میشد؟ خدای من بلد بودم فکر کنم معنیش یادم رفته. as you advance in یه حرفه ای بشین توی بازجویی new question will be unlocked updating your goal. اهدافتون رو میتونید unlock بکنید. You can check updated goal by pressing راجب قربانی و قاتل. قربانی میگه با یکی باید صحبت کن. اینو باید شواهد رو پیدا کن.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
کشته اصلا.
Need to find more clues.
میگه باید بیشتر سرنخ پیدا کن.
Multiple people were here.
میگه
Multiple
افراد
killers.
زیادی اینجا بودن. قاتلای زیادی.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent
یک
time
تشت
here,
آبجو خوردیم.
waiting. Someone left in a hurry.
با
Knocked the
عجله
tripod
رفته
over.
یکی.
Was it for a camera?
چرا اومدیم اینجا؟ خب
This mug always cheers me up.
میگه مامان بدی نیست. چجوری از تو اینجا در میاد؟ چی بود؟ کنترل. میگه چند تا هتل بودن احتمالا. خب اینا رو هنوز چیز نکردیم.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display.
یه چیزی نیست.
Wonder what's inside. I should
داخل
take a look around for a way to open this thing.
یه راه پیدا کنیم بازش کنیم. او اشکال هندسیه. کانفیوز گیت شدی. این قدم ها رو دنبال کن. دستاتو بشور. مرغ از فریزر در بیار. یه لم بده.
A creepy twig sculpture? I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
دیگه من چند ثانیه دیگه برمیگم. یه ثانیه البته اون گفت ولی بریم تو ساختمون چه خبر. فلشلایت با چیه؟ تعریف نشده رو کامپیوتر. فلشلایت دیگه. به همون ایوکیو میشو. اصلا لازم اون دکمه هم نه. توضیح باید میداد که با چه دکمه. این علامت اونجا بود که اون. خب اینجا هم یکی هست. فلش رو مثلث بالا و پایینی. این دوتا. خب مرغ تو دستاتو بشور اول. دستاتو بشور اول اینه. دوتا مثلث تو هم رفته یک کج. بعد مرغ از تو چیز در بیار. بعد لم بده. دوتا به طرف بالا. ترتیبی که اون گفته. آیا نه اینه. کنارم. اصلا فاصله گیر. میگه بذار این یه هشداری برای تو باشه ترسپاسر به کسایی که یا فکر میاد. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano. The sinkholes it wake. But what if that's not true? اگه درست نباشه. What if it's something اگه یه چیز دیگه باشه something یه چیز غیر طبیعی یعنی کمتر طبیعی و بیشتر man made یعنی ساخته دست بشر. Intentional. I say the lake not for its design. این دریاچه طراحی شده و هدفی پشتش هست. The lake is hiding place یه مکان مخفی و the calm surface lies a secret machinery. Ready to be activated at the press of a button. یه دکمه است مخفی شده یه مکانیزمی داره که به دروغ آماده است که فعال بشه و مردم اگه این دکمه رو بزنن they're in that big house but they preparing. این نوشته بود first drawing اولین نقاشی. waterline خط آب مسیر آب. real caldera is made from a volcano lava. secondary waterline engineer structure ساختار مهندسی strange machine ماشینای عجیب.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson.
میگه
Just one
مکان
case
میگه
without the
A
شکل مورد
triangle.
علاقت چطوره؟
Yes, you do.
ایه میخواد راجع به این علامت ازش بپرس.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
میگه تو من یاد اون رویایی که داشتم خوابی که داشتم میندازی.
I've been doing some deep research online, and I know how to keep confidential matters confidential.
اولیش این بود اگه اشتباه نکنم. بعد اونجایی که رفتیم از توی یخچال بیاریم
Anderson. Hey, let's get back
اینجوری
to work over
بود.
here, can we?
بعد آخریش دوتا رو به بالا بود یا نه این اصلا چجوریه اگه بیاد روش خودش باز میشه نبودی این ترکیب واقعا بذاریم یه بار دیگه بررسی کنیم اشکال من درست تو ذهنم سپردم نمیدونم میگه دستتو بشور. و کجا دستشون میشوره؟ تو اتاق که دستشون نمیشوره، میره اینجا. از توی یخچالش اشتباه زدیم. دومیه دوتا رو سر هم فرو رفتن تو. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. میگه اگه شما جز اعضای تریز، اون درخت ها، همون فرقه درخت که اون شب دنبال اون مرده گذاشتن نیستی، دست نزن به چیزی. یا بود بولت بود و تیر و اینا. عکس هم انگار بود. باتری نداره دیگه، چرا قوهش؟ UFO بشقاب پرنده ها و The Ultimate Guide to Spotting Unidentified Flying Objects. Writing the sign in case it happen again. میگه دوباره نوشتن راجبه این قضیه داره اتفاق میفته و من فراموش کردم. I got that feeling. دوباره اون احساسه رو دارم. It hit me suddenly. ناگهان ساعت 1:15 صبح بعد از اینکه من احمام رو تموم کردم. چی احمام؟ مای احمام. On the porch of the trailer. I got in the car. من رفتم تو ماشین و drove chasing it. تعقیب کردم اون وسیله رو. فکر کنم starry night not much. خیلی ماه نبود و اصلا فکر کنم اصلا اینه که یعنی ستاره و ماه و اینا پیدا نبودن. Expected it to let me pass bright falls. Cauldron Lake. I tried to find the right spot. تلاش کردم که نقطه صحیح رو پیدا کنم. The right emotion. The right thought. The combination. ترکیب صحیح برای که to make it happen. اتفاق بیفته. Terrified it would. دست وحشتناک باشه. It didn't. نشد. Not this time. تو این زمان نشد. Frustrated. من آسمان رو بررسی کردم برای اجسام، اشکال. The object. Nothing. هیچی نبود. But when I blink. وقتی پشت سرم پلک میزدم فکر میکردم که یه چیزی میبینم. After image of an octahedron. It faded fast. سریع غیب میشد. When I got ready to drive back. وقتی آماده رانندگی کردن به سمت مقصدم داشتم. I felt someone. یه کسی احساس کردم که داره منو نگاه میکنه. Here but not there. اما کسی اونجا نبود. It seemed. خودشه. I know it. میشناسمش. Does he know I am getting close. میدونست که دارم نزدیکش میشم. I'm on the right track. من تو مسیر صحیح بودم. I went right to come to Bright Falls.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
میگه شبیه
Casey hates
همون
the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a
جعبه
fake
جوک
detective.
کیسی.
He hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
از فیلم ها بدش میاد. How do you like the knitting hero? I had it made just for you. فقط برای تو درست بود. Knitting hero. خب. Manuscript fragments. Manuscript. قطعات manuscript ها میتونن کمک کنن برای آپگرید کردن وب توی بخش مایند پلیس. bullets ما اصلا 3 تا داریم اینجا، ببینید 12 تا میخواد. فشنگ بیشتر، هدشات هم بهتر. again and again. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire. Increase the rate of fire زیاد. بالا بریم مثلا پایین بریم. Which late cauldron. چرا خوبش کم با خیلی تاریک بشه تا کار کن. وسط سینه اینم بیچ لده. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake. میگه چیز مرموزی نیست تو این دریاچه کالدران و که نامگذاری شده باشه بعد از کالدران شیپ، شکل کالدران. Yet there are many mysteries. و هنوز یه عالم قصه های مرموزی در رابطه با این دریاچه هست. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld. یه دریه، یه دروازه به جهان زیرین. Or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. یا یه دونه جادوگری که یه جادویی که پشت این دریاچه بوده واقعا. Legend میگه افسانه ها میگن که that when the affection of a local sheriff on میگه که یه کلانتر محل بوده، مثلا اون لوکال اونجا بوده، جواب نگرفته، اون چیز شده، یه زنی جوابشو داده. این کوشن آف همین bewitched him جادوش کرده چی بوده. She was drowned غرق شده بوده. But her dropped ladder grew into the strange tree name which the woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before she was one. اگه اون جادوگر نبود قبل از حالا که هست He killed the sheriff. رو کشته غرقش کرده توی دریاچه و بعد she took out his قلبشو در آورده و توی اون جعبه قفلش کرده with the heart. She would summon him from the lake to accept revenge on her behalf. So the legend goes.
I'm getting flashbacks. Remember Ohio?
Sure.
میگه
The
اوهایو
North
یادت
Side
میاد
slasher. But that case was completely different.
The trees, Anderson. He hid the
یه
bodies
درخت
in the forest.
میگه اونا تو
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
میگه آب عمیق میشه نمیتونم جلوتر برم. The witch hut. Here lived the witch of the cauldron. میگه اینجا جادوگر کالدران دریاچه کالدران زندگی میکرد. بیوه میگه که مواظب باشه ممکنه روحش هنوز شکار کنه تو این مکان. تو روحش واقعا پرفتوهش. اون طرف یه چیز نیست. آنها یه راهی داره. راهی شد. بگی چند خب بیام که میره به دریاچه بکنه. عمیق میشه نمیتونه بره.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
هیچی لده لوحات رو رفتی کیوت بود هات بود اونم شد. دوشنبه 9-3 some suspicious activity اسم یه سری فعالیت های مشکوکی دیده میشه. The fielder told he saw movement in the bushes. میگه توی بوته های یه سری تکونایی میدیدم که دارن تکون میخورن. Footprint around the area were found. سری جای پا من اطراف این محیط پیدا کردم اما some were compromised by the fielder not to self-train the fielder. 4-9 Nothing to report. چیزی برای گزارش نیست. Some animals یه سری حیوان معمولی. Hunters out after dark poachers. شکارچیان اومدن بیرون بعد تاریکی. Heard some gunshot. یه سری صدای شلیک اسلحه شنیده شده. Not one ours. هیچ کدوم از ماها نبودی. Gotta keep an eye on these people. چشم بدوزیم ببینیم این آدم کی بودن. They could get more than they bargained for out there.
Hey, Logan's birthday is coming up.
تولد مورگان داره نزدیک.
Toy ideas.
Toys. She's
میگه اون
14,
14
Casey.
سالشه.
Okay. So, what do I get her?
Get her a book. Something weird and dark.
یه
Maybe that'll
کمی
get her back
اینجا
into
شبیه
reading.
اون اتاق است که تو مایند پلیسش داره. انگار به هم ریخته همونجاست. بس که دیدیم
They left a lot of garbage. Not the fastidious type.
یه سری آتاشقاله. اینجا چیز مهم نیست. ما از اینجا اومدیم بالا. اومدیم تو اینجا. جنرال استور. چی تلفن نورد کیگرانز اول بازی
This is not the way.
این دقیقا رسیده موزیک از شروع شد. این درافت وحشتناکی شد یهو. مورتار فالز پمپارهایی که می اومدن This powerful feat of nature will revive the spirit. Surrounding nature. یه این قدرت طبیعته که همه چیز زنده میکنه، روح آدم رو زنده میکنه. همه چیز Churning the grinding waters at the bottom of the fall resemble a mortar and pestle, quite like the one the witch of Cauldron Lake is able to have used to travel through the night sky.
A lunchbox again.
دوباره یه دونه
I was
جعبه.
leaving these out here.
یکی اینا رو میذاره. My dad used to say پدرم میگفت که when the going gets tough the tough get going. مثالت شعر بودی. Not sure where the tough get going to but maybe you find it. داریم دور خودمون میتابیم.
Maybe I should call David, see how Logan's doing.
They're fine, Anderson. What's got you so worried?
I just feel bad being gone so long.
میگه من احساس
I've never
بدی
taken
دارم
the
که
case
اینقدر
this far
طولانی
from them.
شده.
They can manage without you for a few days.
حالا دوباره برمیگرده پایین، میگه این مسیر اشتباهه.
There's another lunchbox.
نه درست، یه جعبه دیگه پیدا کرد. Remember it's just a bad day. این یه روز بده، اما یه زندگی بد نیست. But if you're having a good day، اما اگه یه روز خوب داری، ignore this whole thing، این چیزو فراموش کن. حالا هر 3 قطعه پیدا شد، 3 تا قطعه پیدا کردیم، نمیدونم. باید برگردیم اونجا که اینوستیگیت خواستیم بکنیم. دقیم بیایم پایین. درام بود.
Welcome back, Anderson.
خوش برگشتی اندرسون. خب بریم اینجا توی این تاپ رو دیوارمون یه سری چیز دیگه اضافه کنیم. برای بعد یه سری چیز پیدا کردیم. به اونا چی بودن؟ چیزایی که پیدا کردیم تو جعبه ها چی بودن؟
Any idea who the victim is?
میگه میدونی
Oh, I
قربانی
sure
کیه؟
do.
آره
His name is
مطمئن.
Nightingale. He was FBI.
میگه
Came
مال
to town
FBI
about
بود.
13 years
13
ago.
سال پیش
I
اومد.
haven't heard a word about him since. Well,
میگه از اون
until
زمان
now.
دیگه چیزی نشنیدم.
Nightingale.
نایتینگل؟
Nightingale?
رابرت نایتینگل؟
Oh, yes.
آره
You
خودشه.
probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
فهمیدن کیه. close can be discovered by speaking to people. میگه که آره سرنخها با صحبت کردن با مردم به دست میاد.
So you knew our
پس تو
victim.
میشناختیش.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state.
یه
But
تو
yeah, I
وضعیت فعلی
ran into him
نمیتونستن
a few times
تشخیص
at
بدن،
Quantico.
ولی
Never worked any cases together. After
با
his
هم
partner
دیگه
got killed in
پرونده
the
کار
field, he went
نکردیم.
off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Deduction available. What happened after that fires?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
دیگه پس از سال 2010 گم شد.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other
یه همه
victims.
قربانیان
Certainly fits the
همینطوره.
pattern. Makes me
یه
wonder
الگو
what was
داره
going on
قاتل.
that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
دستگاه مردم.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
یا
I think
مرده.
that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure.
میگه هر چیزی
Need
که
to think
باید
about it.
فعلا داریم. Casey Nightingale went off the deep end. FBI friend fired. اخراجش کرده بود. فرانتا victim is Robert Nightingale last name. خب همون صحبت هایی بود که داشت.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers.
چند تا قاتل.
Quite the party.
Casey.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
یه تصادفی
Another
نمیتونه
message.
باشه.
Nope.
Right files area. همش نزدیک دریاچه هست.
Doesn't make sense.
یه چیزی کم داریم حالا هرچی که کالدران لیک. Woodley is keen about the woods. Right follow.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous. این دوتا کلمه نمیدونم چیه. شرط رو داره بررسی میکنه.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
میگه اونا برنامه‌ریزی کرده بود که یه قتل جدی
They were
اتفاق
waiting
بیفته.
for him.
منتظرش بوده.
But why Nightingale?
اما چرا
He's been
نایتینگل؟
missing for 13 years.
13 سال گم شده بود.
Why here?
چرا اینجا؟ چرا حالا؟ Victim game.
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
تا بذاریم کنار هم. Profiling. You can use profiling inside such as mind place to get inside it. میتونیم بریم تو سر قرب. Missing person ritual murder.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
چجوری اینجا پایان میافته؟
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
میگه اونم اونجا بوده.
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
زمانی که اون نگه تو
Robert
حق
Nightingale
نداره.
came from the lake.
میگه اون از دریاچه اومده.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13
یه بار دیگه
years.
ببینیم.
How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
یه توسط
Flick the switch.
انتخاب شده به عنوان قربانی.
Lights are off.
چراغا خاموش.
Somebody's home.
اما یکی خونه بوده.
Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person.
مالی فرقه بوده دیگه.
More like a container for something.
بیشتر آپگرید دادی؟
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is.
وایل. نایتینگل از دریاچه میاد. آمدم.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
دریاچه مرتبط به همین جنایت.
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
بریم پایین دریاچه رو
Sounds
ببینیم.
good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
که من اونجا اون تورنتو میگه من اینجا منتظر میمونم. موقع کیسی بریم پایین. کیسی خود سنده.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction.
میگه از اون مسیر اومده بالا، از دریاچه اومده بالا.
Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
بالا یه پناهگاه بوده، یه
They
جای
were
امن.
waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated.
میگه خیلی پیچیده نیست.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude.
میگه تو
Killers
جنگل
knew he was
تنها
here,
بوده.
ambushed him, dragged him to the
قاتلا
campground,
میدونستن
strapped
اون
him to the table,
اینجاست.
cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
کلی
Lots of
سوال
answers for
پیش.
us to find.
I didn't
یه
know
کلی هم
trees
جواب برای
got
پیدا کرد.
that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
مسیر قفل شده رو چک کن.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter.
میگه با دستگاه تایپ قدیمی تایپ
Lines
شده.
scratched out
پرینت
and edits
نیست.
added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
دیگه این شبیه صفحه از یه قصه است. پیام گذاشته قاتل یعنی برام.
It's for us.
برام ماست.
The text is about us.
راجع به ماست.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was
مأمور
the page
ویژه
they
FBI
found.
رابرت
The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
کلمات رو بخون.
These words felt like a
این
message.
کلمات مثل یه پیام بود.
Someone knew they were here. Someone
یکی
playing a game
میدونه
with
که
them.
داره با اونا بازی
An
میکنه.
invitation.
یه دعوتنامه است.
How could they not accept?
چجور اونا دعوت
Even if they knew it would end up
نمیکنن،
hurting them.
نمیپذیرن.
Someone's been watching us.
میگه یکی داره ما رو نگاه
Game
میکنه.
with us.
یکی
You're
بازی
right.
مریض داره با ما.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
برای واسه ما گذاشت.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Victim game. He walked through the boulder doesn't make sense.
I think he came from the lake,
از دریاچه اومد.
but his tracks make no sense.
Anything else یه چیز دیگه اینجا هست؟ So the killer is watching us. قاتل داره ما رو نگاه میکنه. بازی ادامه ده. اسکریپت. اولین صفحه‌ای که اونا پیدا کردن آخریش نیست. The first step down into terrifying depth. Secret for traveling beyond the threshold. Reading the words. همین بود که داشت میخوندش. Message.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This
Your
page,
page.
the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message.
یک پیام.
Was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing. Someone playing a game with them, leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer
It's really
audacity of this
something that was,
impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
هنوز این بخش باز نشده. Anything else. اونایی که اوکی میشن سبز میشن. اونایی که زردن این هنوز چیزی کشف نشده داره. پروفایلینگ کنیم یه بار دیگه. The page.
We found a page in the woods.
ما یه
Story
صفحه
about
توی
these
جنگل
events.
پیدا کردیم.
What is Nightingale's role in this?
نقش نایتینگل چی؟
His words close to my chest now.
کلماتش رو نزدیک جعبه هم گذاشتن داخل جعبه.
The awful truth.
یه حقیقت خیلی
You
داغون.
must dig it out.
با
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
تو سینه‌ش
understand that
گذاشته. این را که باید بگش. Don't forget check the marks. اینه که خوندیم با هم.
The
Certificate.
Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
Certificate number. Achievement Agent ساجا اندرسون 88-2019 سوپروایزریه. نایتینگل یه چیزی داخل جنازه قاطی قایم کرد.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
چی داخلش پیدا میکنی؟
Casey, I think something's been put inside
یه فکر کنم
Nightingale's
یه چیز
body.
داخل بدنش
Let's tell the
گذاشته.
deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it.
میگه اون برگه که
The
خوندم
text
مثل یه
said
داستان
we'd
بود،
find
مثل
more. I
فیلمنامه
believe
بود،
it.
But what's
مثل
the
یه
purpose?
صفحه از یه
They're
سریالی.
twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too
میگه
late.
همه چی راجع به
I'm already
کنترل
hooked.
کردن، مواظبش
I
تو
need
رو
the next
نکشه
chapter.
داخل. حیف این گیمه باید حتما این سیستم حتما فوق خفن داشته باشی که فریم دراپ نداشته باشی، بتونی همه چی رو.
Made it back. Good.
برگشتی.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper
میگه
examination
میخوام
ASAP.
بدنم ببرم تو
Well,
شهر برای اینکه
sure,
بیشتر
but the coroner won't
تحقیقات
be
روش
back in
بکنه.
town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside.
میگه تو شهر خیلی دوره.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
واقعا اینو باید مثلا با CPU اصلا جدید و RTX 4090 بازی کنه آدم، غیرمون فایده نداره. باید بیاریمش پایین یا نه؟
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
دوباره We're all in this together hero. اینجا همه چی با همه، قهرمان. همه هیرویک دی، یه روز قهرمانانه. آپگریدا رو پر میکنه و 12 تا بشه، فعلا خبری نیست. بذارم رو میدیوم چیزاشو، فکر کنم راونترم میشه، فریممون بالا میره. حیفه. مثلا قشنگیش اینه که تو بتونی اینو با یه سیستم های end max setting بازی کنید تا بفهمید تا از اصلا گرافیک چیه.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed,
قلب
tripod,
در اومده.
tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a
برگشت پایین یه لحظه اون یارو.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Right on.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
یا اون
I've never seen killers
تو
reach
ذهنم
out so
خارج
directly
کنم.
before.
damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving
با
fast.
تکنیکایی که تو داری ما سریع میتونیم به
I wasn't
نتیجه
sure about
برسیم.
taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the
No, I
lodge to
should
get
like-
anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
من بوی قهوه رو حس میکنم.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it in coffee world. Get it where you can. Get it now.
ببینم interview witness. اینه.
Oh dear. Cute.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
لحظه بدم. چی شد؟
Oh, it's Washington's finest.
فرقی هم زیاد نمیکنه اصلا.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
میگه خوشحالم میبینم.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
I was told there were witnesses. اونجا
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
یه عالم
They
شاهد
made
اونجا
them
بودن.
sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are
اونا
still on
رو
about that?
مظنون
No,
میکنه.
no. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves.
خودتون
We're just
میتونید
inside
تصمیم
having coffee.
بگیرید.
I
برین
calm my
داخل.
nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked throughout 2010. The fence was built.
Bank was out of order.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
دستگاه در قابل استفاده است. The poor old thing can only take so much. The same song being played over and over. یه آهنگ رو هی تکرار. I am as big a fan of coconut as the next person vodka.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions.
فقط یه چند سوال دارم.
Okay?
بشینیم و سوال بود.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
دیشب تو کالدرن دریاچه چیکار میگه من مینوشتم.
We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
جنگل چی دیدی؟
This naked dude came out of the lake.
یه آدمی که لخت از دور
He was acting crazy,
دریاچه اومد
shouting
بیرون
weird shit
شبیه
at us.
دیوونه ها بود.
He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We
صدای
ran into
شلیک
these
شنیدیم.
psychos in deer masks. They were tearing
یه
into the
عده
naked
بودن
guy
که
with
ماسک
knives,
داشتن.
like some kind of satanic cult.
برای یه فرقه‌ای بودن.
And then we bolted and called the cops.
ما به پلیس زنگ زدیم. چرا فکر میکنی فرقه بودن؟
The masks and knives aren't
میگه اون
enough.
ماسکا و چاقو کافی
They were
نیست.
shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree."
فرقه درخت.
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was.
میگه همه چیز خیلی وحشتناک.
That's all.
خود این یارو پسره انگار چیزه.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace.
من گردم
The
من
symbol
پیدا
is two
کردم.
triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
گردم من مربوط به یکی از همون.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party.
یه مهمونی مخفی بوده. کسی اجازه نداشته.
Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
یه اونا واسه کتابه رفته بودن تو اون دریاچه. ولی با اون قتل جنایت نداشته.
So you found something
یه
there,
چیزی
right?
اونجا پیدا
A
کردی.
necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence.
میگه چجوری
You need to hand it
فهمیدی؟
over.
میگه شواهد.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful.
این میتونه خیلی
Do
مفید
me a
باشه.
favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest. Oh God. Saga Anderson.
بله.
As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you
یه
back
فکر
here
کردم
after
دیگه
that
فکر نمی‌کنم
awful,
برگردی
awful
اینجا
thing
بعد
happened
این
to your
همه
baby girl.
اتفاقاتی که افتاد.
How are you?
تو چطوری؟
I'm sorry.
تو کی
Who are
هستی؟
you? I don't know what you're talking about.
راجع به چی داری حرف میزنی؟ منم
Silly.
سیلی.
Rose. You know me.
میشناسی؟
I don't think I do.
نمی‌کنه.
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
دختر بچه من چه اتفاقی افتاده؟
She drowned.
غرق شد.
Your daughter.
دختر تو.
That's so weird. You don't
چجوریه که
remember.
تو یادت
How do you know I
نمیاد؟
have a daughter?
چجوری من یه دختر دارم؟
Oh, I know what this is.
یه من
You're
میدونم
blocking
هیچ.
out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone
دیگه
else.
تو منو با یکی اشتباه گرفتی.
If you say so.
هر جور که خودت میدونی دیگه. دارک شد واقعا.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead.
یه سرنخی
Looks like
داریم.
we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
برده درخت. برده جنایت.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the
این
day.
میگه فرقه درخت‌ها یا جنگل یادم به چیز میفته اون یارو پوست شیر میفته.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
یه ماسک گوز میزنه داره میگه.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name.
اسمم منو میدونست میگفت که دخترم غرق شده و از این حرفا.
It's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
بشه نمیفهم سر چیه واقعا.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
نقشه برایت فایر. Conversation new choice. مکالمات.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep,
Manifestation.
Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
I know one of you is stealing toilet paper. من میدونم یکی از شما داره از دستمال توالت میدوزه. I've been counting them. میشمارمشون. There's an entire role missing every day. هر روز یه رولش گم میشه. If it's taken seriously. واقعا دوزه همین اطرافه. It's a sheriff's station for its sake. یکی از این روزا I'm going to catch میگیرمتون. Red-handed and you better believe you're getting thrown. بهتر باور کنی که شما رو میندازم بیرون. What a disgrace you are. What kind of not counts toilet paper roll چه مدل رولای دستمال کاغذی توالت. Sound like you got too much time. مهمی نیست یعنی به دستمال توالت بحث سر دقت دستمال توالت.
It doesn't budge.
یه الان قشنگ یه نوره خیلی بد شد. اینو های کنیم رو نوره اثر نداره. بکنم فقط شخصیت ها و کاراکتر و اینا.
They locked up an innocent man.
یه شما یادم بیگناه ها این تو نگه داشتیم.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I've lost... Oh dear, I am a tourist,
من
and
یه
it appears that
توریستم.
I'm lost in the woods.
من گم شدم
And
جنگل.
guide also. It's bear season. Bear. Help. Oh wow, Costello Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Costello, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become messed up by the government.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
من جدی هم نرسون.
We'll take you anywhere.
لازم بریم خاموش کنیم داره بر میزنم.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
با حتما پخش کنه اینو.
The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner Coffee Thermal.
Hey!
Hey, how's it going?
Go to Margaret examination room. بریم اتاق تشریح. چرا اومدیم وسط خیابون؟ وست اصلا ندیدیم. اتاق تشریح کجاست؟ اتاق بازجویی میشد یا اتاق تشریح؟
Yeah, I don't know about you folks, but I don't care for all these gruesome murders and whatnot right here in our wholesome little town. It's not what I signed up for.
This line of work is not for the faint of heart.
Faint of... Oh.
Are we done with all this official business yet? I have a breakfast bagel waiting for me.
Just getting away, so that.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer.
I can't say I feel the same.
اومدم اینجا نداشته باش.
I need bolt cutters.
با کلت هم چجوری میتونیم تو تیر اندازی کنیم؟ تیر تو در بزنیم؟ قوانین بازی زیر سوال. این لاپش چرا روشن نمی‌کنه؟
I can't force it open. Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient.
ببینیم جنازه.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other... Aha! They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text.
مثل شبیه
A
متنه.
tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
یه آدم تتویی نبود.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
انگار دعوا کرده.
There's writing on here.
قلبش هم یه چیزی
Can't
نوشته.
make it out.
Writing. How'd they manage that?
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell
این
us.
بدنش چی میتونه بهمون بگه؟ Anything to learn from the body. Art.
That's not right. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
چیزای دیگه که از بدنش هست، علت مرگ.
There's definitely something in his chest.
تو
Did the
سینه‌اش.
killers leave it there? We're dealing with an organized group of killers.
یه ما با یه
Not a
گروه
lone serial
سازمان
killer.
یافته قاتل نیست کار داریم.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
یه بازم ممکنه درخت هستم رایت فایل
I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
What kind of called psychology?
That's not right.
هدفشون چیه؟ یه پشت قضیه است. لامت ها
Keep trying.
تلویزیون برنامه رو نشون آرده به همه سینهش چیه همون دست خط هست شکل خط تکسته که شبیه خط نوشته شد
It's the same type of page we found on
شبیه
Cauldron
همون
Lake.
صفحه که توی دریاچه به کالدرون لایک پیدا کرد
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light.
که تو روشنایی
Light
دیده
hurt them,
نمیشه
made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but
یه هیچ
here he
قلبی
was,
ندارم
killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
یکی راجع به ما
Hey, hold on.
فانتزی داره
We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
غیب شد یارو
Sheriff?
What the
hell? Show me the clicker.
What the fuck? Holy shit. پیرمرد لخت، پیرمرد پرهاشیه. نایتینگیل.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
به نور دیده نمیشه.
I'll make you pay.
یه کار میکنم بهاشو بدید بپرداز.
He's coming. No weapon.
راه نداریم.
The page said to get into the light.
و بری تو نور.
He can't see me in the light.
تو تاریکی میتونه ببینه دمو ولی تو نور نمیتونه ما رو ببینه.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe haven will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, temporary on.
Gotta move. Now.
Get out of my house.
Vanished.
Hep şu. Nice. Oh. من تو رو دنبال کنم تو تاریکی. یه گوزنه رو دنبال کن، جغده رو دنبال کن. یا من مبارزه میکنم برای اینکه عشقم رو نگردم. یه حتی توی ذهن این مکان الگوهاشو میبینم تو ذهنم. باحال بود.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of
قلب
it.
نداشت ولی
It
بلند
helped me
شد.
fight him.
He just disappeared?
حیف شد. چه اتفاقی اینجا داره؟
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light. Rushed past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them. Hurt the darkness in them. Made them vulnerable. I flick the switch. It goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
ما توسط اون مرد مورد حسابات قرار گرفت.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
هیچ توضیح نمیتونم بدم راجع به این اتفاق.
Caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
چه اتفاقی براش افتاد؟
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
راز دیگه. Is this the work of the cult? اینم کار هم فرقه است.
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
پیدش کرد به هیولا.
Is there a connection?
یه ارتباطی
Looks to
هست.
me like the cult of the trees
شیطان پرست
performing
هم
rituals to create monsters.
هیولا درست میکنم.
We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their
یه
purpose.
هدفشون رو باید بفهمیم چیه. رفتار همه کشتش. دوریمون رو چجوری میتونیم بیاریم؟ این همون موزیک فالوی بود دارک. هر موقع نیاز بشه
Can't
استفاده
be opened
میکنم.
on this side.
بفهم نایتینگیل کجا رفت. واقعا هم عجیبه.
Must be locked from the other side.
جایی هم نمیشه رفت. یکی تاریک باشه میره گابه هم پایره. کجا رفته یارو؟ همین. تاریکی باره میاده. یه باره بیش از حد فکری شد. اوکی، برای امشب کافیه دوستان. تا اینجا اومدیم، خیلی هم عالی بود و کیف کردیم. حیف کرد گفته فریم داشتیم و استاتر و اینا گاهی و بازی سنگینیه، ولی خب خیلی لذت بخش بود. جاشو نمیدونم حالا چجوری باید رد کرد. بعدا یه فکری به بالش میکنیم، بعد دفعه بعدی که اینو واقعا لایو استریم کردیم در کنار هم دیگه پیش میریم و ببینیم که چی خواهد شد. تا یه تایم دیگه و استریم دیگه و ویدئوی دیگه شما رو به خدا بزرگ میسپارم. خدا نگهدار.